After the release of their debut single titled Marco Polo and its music video earlier this year. Well, they've since found their feet in the South African music landscape and have recently launched their first self-titled EP that contains songs such as Dancing at a Party on a Saturday Night, Talk to the Trees and Mata, Harry and Me. Now, Colofaction joins me now this morning to take us through their musical journey, and I'm joined by Angelica, Josh and Brad. Morning, guys. How are you doing?
Morning. Hi.
How are you doing?
Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you.
Now, tell us how and why did you guys decide to come up together and form a music group?
Well, you know, I wish we had a really interesting, colourful story to tell you. You know, for instance, something like Brad used to get bullied at school for his music taste, and I had to come in and rescue him. Okay. The truth is, we became friends because we all have similar music tastes, similar senses of humour, and we've remained friends because of that.
All right, Angelica?
Yeah, I guess I just kind of jumped on the bandwagon. These two have been doing this for a very long time, since school. Yeah, and I really loved their sound and wanted to be part of it.
Right. Now, you've recently produced a self-titled EP. What is the inspiration behind it?
So we're inspired by a lot of bands that have kind of male and female harmonies that have very indie, poppy, rocky kind of sound, sort of like Arcade Fire, Mother, The New Pornographers, all those kinds of bands, and we really love that sound, and we just wanted to emulate that.
And the EP is inspired by themes like history and travel and time and dreams, you know, all interesting stories to tell and interesting characters in the songs.
Right. Yeah. What are these interesting stories to tell? Right.
Well, for example, you know, we're very interested in history. So Mata, Harry and Me, for example, Mata Hari was a spy in World War II who was famously assassinated. So we wrote a kind of ode to her story. She was a very brave woman, a very honourable woman. So we like to honour someone like her, for example, in the song.
So if I'm chilling at home or driving and I'm listening to your music, guys, so what sort of message do you want me to take out of it?
It's really good.
Yeah,
that's the message. No, we hope it's something a little different for the local scene, you know, we want to throw our hat in the ring with the bands that Angelica mentioned. We are confident that we can.
So you say that the group believes in the power of the lyrics. So what exactly is the story there?
Well, as Brad was saying, you know, we are inspired by history, which is so full of richly detailed stories. So as songwriters, it makes sense for us to borrow a lot of details, which convey a lot of universal truths and say everything we want to say as songwriters. Yeah. For instance, to give another example, Dancing at a Party on a Saturday Night reimagines Joan of Arc as a kind of angsty millennial who wants to save the world but has no clue how to do that. So yeah, history is a great kind of means of telling our stories.
Now briefly, we haven't got much time. For those who'd like to see you, where can they see you perform live?
So we'll be performing at some festivals and generally rock clubs. We don't have any kind of set gigs at the moment, but we're working on our live act.
All right, great. Great chatting to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
That's the Colofaction band speaking to us about their musical journey as well as their latest self-titled EP that features songs such as Dancing at a Party on a Saturday Night, Talk to the Trees and Mata, Harry and Me. And stay tuned to Morning Live for more music from them. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
Walking under lonely desert skies, wandering the earth, I've seen that skin that